Homer ballot that even the Filipino fans booed that particular scorecard. So clearly he was the obvious winner in the fight against Batista. Now he faces Lomachenko, who comes in.
I've never seen an amateur record so impressive in my life, and I think this has to be the best amateur record I ever seen. So I think the guy's going to live up to his expectations.
Not throw a lot of punches. He fights at a Juan Manuel Marquez type pace, about 40-45 punches per round. And Ramirez is already down on one knee as the result of a right-hand body shot by Lomachenko.
8, 9. Come here. Give me your gloves. Good? Give me gloves.
And that was just a perfectly placed body shot of the kind that takes your legs away. And they miscalled it.
Watch your head. Stop!
Anytime you see a guy kicking his feet on the floor like he was, that's usually indication of a body shot.
I thought so too. But replay will tell the tale for sure. And we're now told that it's both a body shot and a head shot.
But the body shot did the serious damage.
Ramirez has never been knocked out in his career against a guy with great counterpunching skills.
Could be very dangerous against a guy like Lomachenko.
And work and set up opportunities, as is sometimes the case for him.
And Ramirez is really trying to make this an interesting fight, Jim.
Well, he understands, as do all boxing experts at ringside. Lomachenko's never been 10 rounds in a prize fight ring. And that's going to be the question. Great footwork.
He sees his beautiful left uppercut to the solar plexus from Lomachenko. You can't ask for a better body shot, followed by a right hook to the ear, but that right hook to the ear didn't do nearly as much damage as that left body shot underneath did. And if it had, you see his knees buckle when he backed up. See that left body shot right there? It doesn't get any better than that.
Delayed reaction knockdown, and again, that's part of what told you that the body shot did the damage.
Exactly. You saw no buckling.
Great combination by Lomachenko. The right hook landing flush.
Asked him what was the one thing that he saw different from the gyms he's been going to. He replied and said that the boxers over in Europe are far more technical precise. This is what's causing us not to win medals as amateurs anymore in the Olympics. And Lomachenko will have to be in good shape tonight. Oh, goodness, good shot.
Another amazing combination.
To keep up this kind of pace against a guy who has been 10 rounds before.
And immediately after that, he ultimately have been able to achieve that. They wound up making more money in Germany. And frankly, too much money in Germany to need to risk the chance of trying to become big stars here. A lot of people think that Gennady Golovkin may have the stuff to become a pay-per-view star in the.
You see Lomachenko land a beautiful 5-punch combination with a throw. 1, 2, 3 of them landed perfectly. 4 landed high on the head, and the 5th one just grazed the opponent. But that's a beautiful 5-punch combination. Then when you have orthodox and right-handed fighter fight, that left or lead foot sometimes gets tangled, and he went down from a knee-to-knee collision.
To 13 of 76 for Ramirez. 24 of Lomachenko's 25 landed punches were power shots.
No knockdown. Come here. Good.
So even though he is described and I think well-defined as a technical fighter, he's a technical fighter who doesn't have to rely on his jab. If you want to fight with him, he'll land. So he's a wild swinger.
Exactly.
And as a result, he leaves himself open for countering opportunities, which Lomachenko
before. So he does have a decent plan.
And we're only in round 3. And Lomachenko's never gone beyond 5. So it will be fascinating to see, as I said, what happens when we get to round 7, 8, and 9. But given the kind of athlete Lomachenko is, and there are already legends about things that he does in the gym. Gathering attention for Lomachenko is to, at some point, bring him to the weigh-in and have him get on the scales upside down in a handstand.
handkerchief. I'm very impressed with Vasyl Lomachenko. I've got a 3-0, 30-26, Vasyl Lomachenko.
Who worked a great deal under the late, great Emanuel Stewart, may ultimately become Lomachenko's professional trainer. And that there's a period of time now in transition where he'll get to know Lomachenko, get to see him in the gym, get to watch his father work with him, and ultimately, most likely, Lomachenko will transition himself to the professional training of Joey Gamay.
Jim, I was in the locker rooms doing interviews. Have you? The right foot is always on the outside. Look, so he's...
I will tell you this, Max. He threw some combinations while you were gone that were mind-blowing. There is a touch of blood under Lomachenko's right eye. I'm looking to try to figure out exactly what that is. Maybe a cut on the right cheek of Vasyl Lomachenko. And that could have come from a punch or a butt.
Good body shot.
Oh, another body shot knocked down.
He won't recover from that one, I don't think.
I wonder whether Ramirez will get up from this one. That was a thunderous shot, and Russell Moore is going to wave it off.
Ramirez went halfway across the world to beat Ray Bautista in the Philippines and gets stopped with one body shot by Lomachenko.
Phenomenal. You don't want to buy in too willingly to the hype, but that was a phenomenal-looking performance by an extraordinary athlete.
Roy, real recognized real. As a special fighter, you know it when you see another special fighter. Do you see that in Lomachenko?
Without a doubt. I told you that I think after the first 5-punch combination I saw, you don't see many true fighters that can do that in this country anymore. He throwing 4 and 5-punch combinations, that's a real fighter right there.
They're built, top rank. Bob Arum would like to make Lomachenko and Rigondeaux before too long, maybe another fight or two.
And I would like to see it before too long, because that will have to be the first time in history that we see two-time gold medalists at war in a professional fight.
Fighting on a professional level, extremely high level.
Well, as we mentioned, that was billed as his professional debut. The plan is for him to fight for a title in the next fight. Roy, take us through the replay.
Well, right there you saw him counter with 3 body shots, basically. The last one landing the best. The last one was the one that Ramirez was least expecting. Right there, left, right, followed by another left at the end. And Ramirez was about to throw his own punch, caught him right off guard, not set, not almost ready for the shot, and that's why it did so much damage to him.
Legendary nights. Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward coming up on October 19th. That shot reminds you of the punch that Gatti used to knock out Leonard Doreen. A left-hand body shot directly on the solar plexus.
What a beautiful punch.
So the blood on the right cheek doesn't matter now, as Vasyl Lomachenko has a TKO victory. Let's go to Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes 59 seconds of round number 4. The winner by knockout victory, winning his professional debut and winning the WBO International Featherweight Championship, the fighting pride of Odessa, Dame Gospoda, Vasyl Lomachenko.